God, I want to thank you for allowing us to see another day that we have not seen before. I want to thank you for going before us and making our way clear. Thank you for protecting us from all seen and unseen danger. Thank you. I ask that you forgive us for all knowing and unknowing sin in every way that we have sinned against you. I ask that you forgive us, that you have mercy and apply grace. I thank you for what your son did on the cross. I thank you for constantly watching over us, constantly being there to guide us, constantly being there to protect us. I thank you for every single thing that you do behind the scenes that you do not get credit for, that we don't even know that you're doing. I thank you for all those things, and I ask that you continue to do those things. Protect us and love us like only you can. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. My name is White Tiger. After taking some time from streaming, I've come back with only one goal: to be myself. But to do that, I can't be the streamer I once was. To honor the stream's memory, I must be someone else. I must be something else. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Welcome in. Not going to be before you long. Sounds like a pulpit. Um, not gonna be before you long. I just have what an interesting trailer to return to. What's up, AJ? It's been a minute, good sir. How you doing? How you doing? But welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Um, so I want to get my notes here. I don't have a lot to say in this because we got stuff to stream and stuff. Um, just got my learner's permit. Hey, wow, you got it right when there's like a whole bunch of snow on the ground and stuff like that. Or snow around, not really snow. Well, you don't have to worry about that. You down there. Y'all don't got any snow, do you? For a quick second, I forgot you're not up here anymore. Yeah, we still got piles and piles of stuff all over the place. It's like 36 degrees outside. um, None, but it's still been freezing the past. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Finally getting the heat back. Yeah, I'm waiting to be able to use my air conditioner again. Haven't been able to use it since the snow's been on the ground. So, quick announcement, ladies and gentlemen. It's not bad news. It's not bad news. It's just something I have to adjust to. Um, I don't know if I mentioned it in December. I don't know. I don't know if I did or not. Either way, for those who know, but I am releasing it because it's official now. Um, those of y'all know about my transition from Amazon and all of that stuff, how that went, post office, all of that. Um, I got a job. I received the official word and paperwork um last week. Um, signed the contract and all of that stuff. So just doing um the behind the scenes stuff now. Um, I start in March, and for where I'm going to be working, it's going to be it's going it's going to be a bit of a commute. The reason why I'm telling you guys that is because obviously that affects streaming. Um I already don't have like a set schedule. Like Monday and Friday was kind of, when I would stream, and then we got the Arc series on the weekend. But I was trying to add another day during the week because I don't really like streaming on the weekends, to be honest. That's kind of like, like if you have, well, for those who have a 9 to 5 and a Monday through Friday, you understand. If you have a Monday through Friday, you don't want to have something particularly scheduled every single weekend. Um, because then you have no time off. You have no time to rest. You have no time to really recover and stuff like that, like from the week kind of thing. So while I wasn't working, that's the reason why I went ahead and started the Arc series, the Duo series with Rich. That's been fun. First of all, it's been fun. He's been awesome. He's been you know, it's awesome for it not to just be me. And I'm not going to get into that because then I'll get emotional, but it's very nice to just have somebody to bounce ideas off, to not hear my own voice all the time. Like, as weird as that sounds. So I just wanted to kind of say that I don't know what's going to happen um when it comes to streaming and stuff like that. Like, because my schedule is not, I guess the best way is my schedule is going to rotate from week to week. So that's all I can say for now, because I don't want to say anything. 'Cause I don't know. There are some things that I know is going to, like I said, I'm making this because I know already 100% that this is going to affect stream, but how it's going to affect it, I don't know. Um, it might be a situation where I wanted to do 3 days. I wanted to do like Monday, Thursday, Friday. Um, and maybe there are certain weeks where I do a Monday, Thursday, or certain weeks I do a Thursday, Friday, or certain weeks I do a Monday, Friday. You know what I mean? So it might be that kind of situation. So we'll see. I'm not gonna commit to anything because, yeah, I mean, y'all know me. I don't like to start something if I can't finish it. Um, so I wanted to let you know that the stream that's what's gonna happen to the stream. Now, that also, for obvious reasons, affects the YouTube postings as well, because if I'm not streaming as much, I'm still like, my life is about to change in every way possible. And that's an understatement. The job I got is one that I have been, it's not in the area that I wanted to, but it's for the company that I was interested in, and it's put me in a it's put me in some different financial conversations. I'll just put it that way. Um, so everything around me is going to change. How my life, how, like, my routine, all of that, everything is going to change. Everything's getting touched. Um, and I'll just leave it at that. So what could possibly happen, I'll be honest, what could possibly happen is, if I have time and I'm not doing anything, I might record some stuff off stream and just let it post to YouTube, kind of thing. Um, so yeah, I wish I had more information, but that's what I have for you right now. So that is basically, the Twitch schedule is going to change. Um, to what? Again, don't know. The YouTube postings, that may change. You might not see too much of it. It might not change that much. Um, Last thing I wanted to say, in reference to the road to SWAT, I know it's kind of like hit or miss kind of thing. Um, in terms of, it's not very consistent right now, because honestly, I'm trying to establish a pool of things to do. And that's just one series that we got going on in the background alongside the Arc series. And then we got, we started the Battlefield and we got Rise and we got, the Division was just supposed to be something that I did when I was like in between things and couldn't have, and it just became whole other thing. Released the episode of Graw not too long ago. Um, yeah, went on Wednesday. So that's going to become a thing. And the thing about Rise is, even though that's a story game, I literally have stuff lined up after Rise. Like there's a certain theme that I was going for. So it's becoming a whole thing. Um, we started doing the community suggestions. Don't know how that's gonna go. We have one of those that's supposed to be played today. We'll get back to that in a second. Hold on one second. I have a quick phone call. Hold on. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Everything is going on. Um, so yeah, so those are the different series. I'm supposed to be okay. That was another note. So go right into that. The community suggestion that is supposed to be, well, for those who watched the last one, you saw what the game is. It's Outlast. Um, Now what I'm going to say, because this is kind of this has kind of been an interesting little I don't want to make this video too long. This has been an interesting game or situation, I'll say, when it comes to Outlast. We started it back on Mixer, widely popular, um, highly requested, interactive. People went crazy for it, and I never finished it because of how I play Outlast. Other people, they might be professional entertainers, whatever, what they have their own techniques. I put myself into the game. That's horrifying. That Like there would be situations where I would play Outlast, I would stop stream, and I would like go into, let's say when Queen was streaming, and I would go into her stream and I couldn't type. I couldn't form full sentences because mentally I was still like shaking from what I just went through. Like I'm not even kidding. I'm not kidding. To that point, I don't want to get stuck again like we did to where it's not finished. And I don't want it to hold up other things, which is how we got here in the first place. So, what I'm going to do is we spun twice. For those that remember and those that were here, it is on YouTube. So for those who watched as well, thank you. Um, we spun twice, and we got Outlast, and then we got Marvel Rivals. So I'm going to do both of those at the same time. Um, I want to keep at least one community suggestion series um, going to make sure that I'm getting through them. The reason I'm doing two right now is because one happens to be Outlast. And it's one of those, again, it's one of those games that I'm not gonna, I'm gonna say it when we play it too, but I need you to understand what Outlast does to me. And I can't subject myself to that consistently. I can't do it. I can't do it. For you to get the most out of me in this situation, I can't do it. I can't do it. So I'm letting you know before it hits, before you see the very first episode, I'm letting you know, like, don't get comfortable and be like, oh, we're gonna get an episode a week, or some of the story stuff is every 3 days or 4 days or 5 days, that kind of thing. It's not gonna be that. I'm letting you know right now. When it comes out, it comes out. And that's how I have to do it if I'm gonna get through it. If you watch it, cool. If you don't, cool. This is how I have to get through it. So that's that. Last note, and we're gonna get into the rest of the stream. I wanted to specifically talk about the road to SWAT. I want to bring that point back up to say I'm opening it up a little bit in terms of the interaction. There are certain things on the plate right now within revolving around the community. There's certain things that I'm doing that requires a or an it requires, I don't know how to say it. An RP environment is what's required for the experience. Road to SWAT is one of them. The GTA thing is another one. The GTA thing remains intact. If you've been following the story, I'll just leave it at that. But the road to SWAT, I want to open it up a little bit, and I want to break immersion just for a tiny second. I want to say this, and then we're going right back to where it is because I don't want to break it for too long. In the road to SWAT, there are multiplayer games. The training modules are kind of like given to me. So what I want to say is that once I finish a training module, it becomes open for you to request it and for me to play with you guys. I won't be in specific, again, just hear what I'm saying, specific to the road to SWAT process. The first run through will be by myself. As soon as I get another training module from the people, as soon as I get another one, that one becomes open for the multiplayer aspect of it. Okay, I hope that makes sense. That's the end that I have to say about that. Last thing, because it was in the trailer that I made for Road to SWAT, I feel that I have not a responsibility to say that the LSPDFR, which is basically the single player. It's realistically it's an RP, but I mean you can use it as RP. You don't really have to, but it's a single player mod for GTA to where you are a police officer. They have different systems where there's ranks and you unlock different things, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that goes into it. I am saying this, I'm letting you know that I have to back out of that. I have to back out of that series. One, it became too big. It became too big to be part of this, to be part of Road to SWAT. So I had to take it out. Secondly, the reason why it's ultimately it's kind of 50-50 canceled, because the work that goes into that, I've already experienced that when it comes to the GTA RP series that we're doing right now, the modded single player. You have well, I tell you, but realistically it's a lot. Over 200 plus hours modding, like that went into that modded single player thing. And I'm still, like, even today, I have tabs up looking at stuff. So there's a lot that goes into that. I don't think I can do that again. Cheap viewers. Aw. Anyway, so it's I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can do that. again, there's a lot that goes into it. I watched like a couple of YouTube series revolving that. It's a lot that goes into it. And do you have a soundboard now? No, no, I don't. So what goes into that is is a lot. And the biggest, you said makes sense to you. And the biggest part of why I am canceling the LSPDFR thing is because GTA 6 is confirmed to be November of this year. Okay. So I realize that people have been modding for the entirety of GTA 5. I am extremely late. Okay. I'm extremely late. Like I'm looking at some of this stuff and some of the like the mod files or updates are from 2020. Some of them for 2016, 2018. So it's like I know that I'm extremely late to it, but what I'm doing with it is going to be for me. And to be honest, I've been having fun offline with it because I've been testing it and making sure it works. And to be honest with you, all of the hours that I spent on this haven't always been tested. I just want to play it because of what I created. It's basically like me making a game essentially. So I don't want to like, in a sense, I want to do it, but I also, the motivation to do it doesn't outweigh um its relevancy. Meaning, I'm okay doing this modded single player now because GTA 6 isn't out. Even though I'm late to this, I still want to do this because this is all the things that I'm finding out are really cool. I'm like looking at my videos and stuff like that, and all of this stuff, it seems really cool. It adds stuff like it's making me want to play the game again. I never played GTA on PC ever. It was always through Xbox. I only completed the story once. See my point? And that was back on 360. It's been through the Xbox One. It's been through what? Now the Xbox Series X now. So it gave you 3 opportunities. Then the enhanced version, I've completed it once. So this is anyway, I don't want to get too out of the whole RP thing. So yeah, so that's why I'm kind of like putting a pause. I'm not saying that it's canceled, but I'm just saying don't expect it. If it happens, it happens. But I'm just saying that I don't want to get your hopes up if that's what you were looking forward to. And again, it was in the trailer because it was supposed to be a part of this experience, but I have some things that I've replaced it with. We'll see how the training modules go. I'm hearing rumors of different you know what I mean? Like I've been told it's been replaced essentially. So I'll leave it at that. So without further ado, that's the end of this particular video. We're going to go into the rest of the stream, but I appreciate y'all on YouTube for whoever is watching this. Thank you so much. Yeah. So, till next time, y'all know the motto. If you're going to do it right. Peace, y'all. Look forward to more stuff. Tiger out.